You are listening to Digging In Podcast, presented by Rooted Wealth Advisors.
Welcome back to another episode of the Digging In Podcast. I'm your host, Kincho Kelly, helping you get those questions answered to and through retirement. Today, I'm joined by Hilda Miranda herself. The hair looks great. The Jamaican sun did you well. Looking nice and sleek today. I like the look, Hilda.
Oh, I thank you.
It's good to see you today.
Good to be here.
Hey, so I want to tell you something. The podcast we recorded last time, the Getting to Know Hilda Miranda episode, ranked number 2 on our podcast listens for the year last year. So second most downloaded podcast out of everything we did last year. People really want to know about Hilda.
Wow. Do I get a prize for that?
You do. Silver medal. Silver medal.
Take it.
Hey, so that's awesome. And so I just wanted to talk to you a little bit today about leadership. So being in a leadership position for the firm for a long time, as the firm has grown and changed, and you've seen people come and go, you've seen clients come and go, but you've seen what Zach and you have built really from the ground up to today. Tell me a little bit about the service initiative for 2023. I know Zach and yourself, you've been building this service team kind of behind the scenes for a long time. The analogy I keep coming back to is like in math class when you've answered a question correctly and the teacher's like, yeah, but show your work, show how you got there, right? And so now we're at a point where we can really showcase what our firm has been doing and what we've been building up to for this point in an effort to better serve our clients because they had a rough 2022. Right.
Yes. I think that it comes down to first of all, at the very beginning, the hiring process, and then, promoting from within, that you have to have the right mindset. People have to want to help, and I feel like we've done that, with the new hiring process. Mm-hmm. And so we have a really good team now, good core team that kind of the baseline is service and helping our clients. Number one, I think priority in everybody here at Rooted Wealth Advisors is servicing our clients and, seeing what we can do above and beyond, answering the questions. Even if it's not something that we handle, we're willing to do the research. We're willing to help in all aspects of life. So,
which is really cool. Mm-hmm. And I like the fact that almost everybody here, maybe everybody here, has come from like a blue collar background from before. And so nobody's afraid to really roll up their sleeves, dig in, do whatever it takes. I mean, there's a reason that's written on the wall in the back office, right? Whatever it takes. Mm-hmm. So you've seen that firsthand, and you've been able to help with a lot of that. So you said your new hiring process has a lot to do with maybe cultivating, finding the right people to bring into the Rooted culture who have that same heart of service. Can you maybe tell me a little bit about that new hiring process that's in place?
Well, we hire slow, okay? We used to, back in the day, kind of hire a little bit fast, kind of a need-by-basis type deal. Now we actually take the time. We try to get to know, and we try to make sure that it's a right fit because it's not just a right fit for us. It's got to be a right fit for them, too, because we want the longevity. We want them to stick around. We're here, for the long run. So time is money, I guess, and spending time with, we don't want to waste their time, and we don't want to have to,
right.
So
I get what you're saying. And a lot of that just kind of comes back to leadership, right? Like Zach's leadership in the firm, your leadership in operations, and just kind of like what the bar has been set to. Right. And one of the things that we've heard from clients a lot in the past year is, your firm has changed so much, but it has changed, and it's changed for the better. And the point of that is to try and get the best people in here for the service that is required, because we want to be so proactive for our clients, right? We've hired several people who have since passed their 65 since being here, which is awesome because it adds more advisors to the firm. It's more eyes on plans. It's more areas of expertise that we didn't have before.
This is true. Yes. That is correct. I know that there's a lot of new faces. I understand that, but there are a lot of the new faces, even though that the clients might not know this, but there is some of the new faces have been around Rooted for a long time. They just have not been in Rooted and, shared with everybody else. They've been around, they've been friends, we grew up with some of, the people that we've hired, we knew them in the past. We knew that they'd be a right fit for this. And it takes a lot of trust, with the responsibility that we give them. So kind of hiring from within and, the networking, knowing people, knowing their background kind of helps in that putting these people in place.
Right.
Okay. So.
And I know our firm's worked with Chris Smith. He's the author of The Campfire Effect, and he's really challenged not only us but the entire firm for leadership. For how we go about helping people, what helps set us apart from ABC Financial down the street. Have there been some takeaways in working with Chris Smith that you've really kind of taken to heart that you feel like really helps maybe you personally or the firm stand out?
Well, I'm not sure if I would just point out one coach, Chris Smith. I mean, there's been several. Chris Smith is amazing, by the way, but I think that Zach, first of all, has always hired coaches to help the firm, right? So I think I take a little bit from each one of them, whether, not everything that they've brought to the table I thought was very helpful, but there has been some key points that they've brought and helped this firm. It's growing pains, I think, to a certain extent. I'm still learning. Like, if I were to think that I know, more than everybody else, or Zach, we learn from our teammates. I mean, he hires people that are experts in their fields, I feel like. So, I'm learning as well. So we all have this growth mindset. We're like a team that, kind of just meshes well together. So we're in it for one goal, and that's to help our clients.
Which is something I admire about you. Like you don't ever want to feel complete. You always want to continue to grow in multiple areas of your life.
There's more people to help.
There is more people to help, and that's been really fun to see as the team grows. More people being able to maybe specialize in an area and really show their strengths. But also when people get overwhelmed and they're not afraid to ask for help or say, hey, can you help me with this? Or other team members not afraid to pitch in, right? To get in there. And the fact that you're always willing to do that, and it really stands out. And that attitude really just permeates throughout the firm, which I really appreciate.
Right. I know that you'd sent out an email just recently about feedback. And I just kind of want to touch upon that really quick. We're kind of an open, transparent firm. We're always asking our clients to be open, and feedback, we welcome it, whether it's good or bad, because we can't help them. We can't better ourselves to better them, or be better at what we do without having that feedback. So I know some of it has been good, some of it has been bad, and we're taking that all in. So and that goes with saying that's kind of what our culture is here in the office as well. Like, Zach never shuts anybody down. He's always willing to hear someone out. We're always open to ideas. We're willing to try new things. I mean, we're here about, we want feedback.
Yeah,
so
we're not
closed off.
Our firm isn't shy away from the coaching moments.
Correct.
Right, and so we hear from clients like we want to hear when things are going awesome, but we also want to hear when you're not happy, right? Because we're not afraid to do whatever it takes to make to make your experience better. So it's been fun as we add people like Jacqueline to the team who can really specialize in events. Logan, as he's past 65 and now is available for all those service calls. I feel like it's headed in the right direction. I'm just excited for the 2023 initiative of service and being able to really show our work kind of behind the scenes to clients for what we've been working on. I'm excited for the new markets as well. I know that's been met with some mixed reviews, but I feel like if we diversify our own business, like we want to diversify people's portfolios, it actually helps us service clients better.
Yes, it does.
Which is a really cool point. What are you most looking forward to in 2023?
I'm looking forward to really focusing on the team. I feel like, we've all been kind of grinders and we've done whatever it takes to get it done. Now I feel like I can actually, happy employees happy teammates, I think really shines through to clients as well. So that's what I'm looking most forward to is, helping our team grow.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate your leadership here at Rooted Wealth Advisors, and I think I
Thank you,
speak for
Kench.
everybody when I say that you're awesome.
Aw.
And I know our clients love you. So, and hopefully they'll watch this enough to propel it to one of the most watched episodes of 2023.
Make me number one.
That's the goal. Let's get Hilda to number one. That'll do it for us today. Hey, call the office. Get a copy of Zach's book, 815-918-4727. Get your copy of Your Retirement Lifeblood. I could probably, snag you an autograph copy, if you play your
I know a
cards
guy.
right. 815-918-4727. Thanks for joining us today. Until next time, keep digging in.
This was Digging In Podcast, presented by Rooted Wealth Advisors.